Yo, people, you telling me back again for another Red Talk, bruv. Unusual territory, blood. After a loss, fam. It's been a minute. What you telling me, fam?
Brother, the suit's off, the shades are off. Yeah, man. Back to a bit of reality. Back to a bit of reality. It's a reality check, to be fair, man. I think I've mentioned countless times, Rants, bro, that I was ashamed to lose to a 10-man Everton. So yes, bro, losing to a 10-man Newcastle, no matter how much I want the manager in, is shameful. It's shameful to me, especially because we had no control over the entire football game, bro. Obviously, we were speaking to the factors of why, but we had no control over that game, man. And it's been like that for the last, let's say, 4 games, yeah, since probably West Ham, bro. Since West Ham. So yeah, man, let's speak on it. But how are you, firstly, bro? How are you, man? And how are you finding Ramadan this year, bro?
Bruv, it's calm, bro. It's easy, bro. I can't lie, bro. If you could get through
Mhm.
the lockdown one,
Yeah, yeah,
that was like 9:30. You get
yeah.
me? So, bro,
Mm.
this is light, bro. I can't lie. Over halfway.
Actually,
Been easy, bro. Like,
actually,
you know what I mean? The
yeah,
man's
yeah.
been training as well. Man's been boxing and
Mm.
hasn't impacted anything, bro. So everything's good, bro. I can't even like everything's
Actually, man.
blessed, fam. Do you know what I mean? Big up the chat.
Yeah, man.
I mean, big up
Alhamdulillah.
all the man them. You know what I'm saying? Big up all the man them fasting and that. And
Mhm.
bro, like it's our first loss, bro. It's our first loss, like
I
literally
know.
since we started the show, blood. So
Mm.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. We need to talk on it, bro. We need to talk on it. I think first, first points, we might as well get into the negatives, man. There's a few players that I would like to speak on, um, especially Mbeumo, firstly. Mbeumo, firstly. Bro, honestly, he makes me want to scratch my eyes out, man. That's the God honest truth. As much as I like the player in front of goal,
Mm.
everything before it, it looks shocking. Um, we're talking about the ball. You can see like fullbacks like your Mazraouis and Dallo was so comfortable firing the ball down the line because they were used to Ahmad being down there, securing the ball, no matter if he's got 2, 3 players behind him. But that was happening to Mbeumo a lot yesterday, man. And you can't play him isolated by himself, blood. He looks lost. He can't beat a man 1v1, can't hold the ball very well. And his first touch is shocking, isn't it? I think even the way he's built, he doesn't really have that guile in it. So he can't
Mm.
shift or, change direction
Yeah, he's
as
not
fast
agile,
enough.
bro.
He can't manipulate time. He's not agile at all, bro. But he doesn't have that either. He doesn't have that either. And sometimes that helps you, innit? Do you know what I mean? Take less touches, bounce pass, move. He doesn't have that. So I think yesterday he was a massive detriment, especially when you have chances like what was presented to him, bro. You have Cunha absolutely shelling down left. I think that was probably one of his best games in terms of on the ball, Mateus Cunha for
Mm.
me. Um, he absolutely cooked Trippier 1v1, bro, barbecue chicken. But specifically in that first half, where he decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go forward. He ripped 2 man, shot with his left, keeper parried it, and you think that that's food and drink for Mbeumo. And the fact that he's skied that, I don't give a toss if it's on his right boot. He's leaning back. Why on earth are you leaning back? So open goal, smash it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Hit hard. And my thing is, yeah, with a player like that when they're not scoring those type of chances, again, it's a massive hindrance to the game when you have someone like Amad Diallo, who's very dynamic on the ball. He can change the game. He's an outlet as well, so he takes the pressure off certain players, bro. He will hold the ball for an extra 2 to 3 seconds, which again allows other players to move into positions, etc., bro. And yeah, man, the performance has been absolutely that, bro. That was dire, fam. That was dire, bro. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I was pretty pissed off yesterday. First time in a long time, by the way, bro. It's 2026. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
the first loss we've had this year, so it's the first time in a long time, which is a good thing. And I'm happy that we are thinking like this because the expectations are back. But it's just funny that you want to give expectations for some and not the other. I've always been consistent, and it was the same thing with Amarim. Hence why the jury was out for Ruben Amorim so early because you could see the inevitable. I think with Michael Carrick's, it's very different, especially when you've had a start like this. You cannot doubt how good he is or the impact that he's had on the squad. You can't doubt it at all. But the management, bro, the management in that game specifically, I don't think I would have started Mbeumo at all. I would not have started Mbeumo. But that's in hindsight, you know. again, it is in hindsight, bro. It's after the game. When you're looking at the starting lineup and you're seeing the front four, I was like, do you know what? Maybe they can do something today. Newcastle don't even have a strong squad. So I was thinking maybe they could do something today. But you can see that front four probably can't play together, man. It's too manic, bro.
They can't. But and you know what it is? Newcastle away, yeah. My rationale would have been Newcastle away, big physical team. I'm not playing Sesko. And the reason why I'm not playing him is because if you're going to play a centre forward, you need to play a centre forward that's going to be willing, yeah, to win duels against a big physical Newcastle. He's not that. So in a game like that, you need a false nine, innit? You either play up against the centre backs or you play in front of them. He did neither. You know them ones. And that's not a criticism of him. It's just that stylistically, the way that we build up, he didn't suit that game. That would have been the game for the fluid front three to occupy Newcastle's physical defense. That's what it would have been. It would have been a fluid front three that would have upset them. That's what it would have been. Do you know what I mean? We needed tactical discipline from Bruno yesterday. We didn't get that, and because of that, our midfield got overran, and that was 100% his fault. The same way against Fulham, it got overran. It was his fault also. Do you know what I'm saying? And he keeps getting away with giving us one thing with one hand and taking it away with the other. And this is what man constantly does, bro. And this is why I don't like the stats thing, because for every goal that he's involved in for us scoring, yeah, he causes two at the other end. And it's something that doesn't get spoken about enough, bro. Like, the one thing, yeah, is with me, yeah, I'm very, very balanced on the subject. The first few games, when Carrick came in, I was praising him for his off-the-ball work and his defensive structure. I was praising him for it. And it's there. That's the beauty of the internet. It's there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I said it. The thing that's impressed me the most about him, yeah, is how disciplined he was in our defensive structure and the way he was sitting in and he was helping us. He done it for like 3 games, and then he just fucked it off, and he's back to his usual headless chicken shit now. Because that's what he's doing now. Yeah, like, leading the press.
My thing is, it's like, why on earth are you now for the last, bro, 3-4 games, probably barring that second half against Palace, because, bro, I saw that in real life, and I think he was top, to be fair. That's one of the best 45 minutes I've seen him play. But again, just kind of going back to the last 4 games, I feel like he's almost desperate for attention. But why are you desperate for attention when the world is talking about you,
bro? I'm telling you, that's in his head.
But the funniest thing is, it's like, even defensively, though, you can see he's desperate for that attention. It's like, I want to put in the tackles. I want to, that, like, wrong side. Why on earth would you even think to do that? And just before he put in that tackle, we had a bit of momentum, bro. The Mbeumo chance was just before it, sorry. So we had momentum. Why on earth would you go and think like that? So that's what pees me off with Bruno Fernandes, because even myself, I've gone out there, put myself on the line by giving him praise, bro. Giving him praise. And giving him praise, I would say sometimes rightly so, because it's like he picks moments, innit? The funniest thing with Bruno, yeah, I don't know if you agree with this, Rants. He's one of those guys, because he always tries to find the final ball, and he's probably the only guy in our squad who takes that risk with the final pass, playing the ball in behind the defense. That's where it works out for him, innit? Because it's the volume, bro. He would just spam until he gets it right. So it's like, it's hard to have a player like this in the squad because it's so mentally frustrating. 1 minute, class, next minute, or sometimes even 9 out of 10, bro. It's shocking. It's shocking. And I think when you have a man that is defensively that ill-disciplined, we either have to have a midfield that can cater for it, or you got to get rid of him, bro. You just, Summer, try and chase the record, do your thing, and Bruno, goodbye. Because I saw Cole Palmer yesterday in the Midlands, right? And I watched I think the whole first half before our game started. I watched the whole first half, and bro, he is class on the football. When a player just oozes class, like, everything that they do is to their pace, to their tempo. They manipulate time, the angles that they create. It's like they're just different types of ballers, and I want that sort of ilk and class at Manchester United. I think Manchester United now deserve a classy baller rather than seeing this, because I think you would appreciate if a Cole Palmer was here for a good next 2 to 3 years, they would appreciate a Cole Palmer more than a Bruno Fernandes, just due to his playing style. And that's if you appreciate
Yeah,
like
our
good
fan base don't
footballers,
like
bro.
footballers, bro. We've
Same.
seen them. Our fan
You
base
don't think
don't like
so?
footballers. You've seen them run Pogba out. You've seen them run Sancho out. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? You
yeah,
saw them try and
yeah,
run
facts,
Xerxes
man.
out, bro.
It's
They'll
true
run Cole
still.
Palmer out as well, blood. I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing that Cole Palmer might have on his side is that his complexion might save him. You know them. You know them. That's
He puts up GA though. He
no,
does
but the
put
thing
up
is, that's
GA,
the
so
only
that
thing
might
that
save
might
him as
save
well.
him
But
because stylistically,
yeah,
Man United fans don't like players like that. Like they
yeah, it's
don't.
mad, man.
Stylistically, they don't
It's
like
mad,
ballers,
bro.
bro. Like, you know the amount of times my heart's been
Mhm.
broken at this football club because every time we get like good ballers, they get ran out, bro.
Facts, bro. Yeah, you're right.
And they get
Still,
ran out, bro.
you're
Like, they
right.
man even
Yeah,
try to do
yeah,
that
yeah.
with
It's
Kobbie
facts.
as well, blood. And Kobbie's from Manchester as well, so man can't even do the Manchester thing.
But
I
speaking
see the
of
Kobbie memes with the
hiring fast,
hamburgers and
yeah,
that, bro. Like, so
it's mad. It's bro. Speaking of like oozing, yeah. So obviously, I went to the Palace game, and
yeah,
even like the fans around me, every time Kobbie touched the ball, you could just hear the onomatopoeia, bro. Ooh, ah, amazing. Like everyone's just making so many like seductive sounds, bro. Like they're in a hotel room at 3 a.m. blood. And then I see a tweet that was sent to the
mm,
group chat. I don't know who sent it into the group chat about Kobbie Mainoo. What does he do? It's like then my straight rebuttal to you is, how do you even watch football? How do you view the game of football? Because if you see a man like Kobbie Mainoo, every time the ball is even fired into him and everything's chaotic, his spatial awareness is something that is out of this world, because he always takes the touch into the right space.
yeah,
And I love players like that. They take the touches into the right space, whether if it's the outside the foot or they chop and use the inside or they just set it back and move. He's another one who plays at his own tempo and own rhythm. And players, people don't like that. Like yesterday, Kobbie did look tired.
he
Everything looked
did.
much more lethargic compared to the first 4 games. But Bruno didn't help. And that was in the first half, bro. We're
Yeah,
not talking about, all right, Bruno's
Kobbie did
lost his
look
head
knackered
because nah,
yesterday, bro.
exactly, bro. But we're not talking about Bruno Fernandes. He's lost his head second half because he's trying things. He's upset that we're not penetrating our position's goal. No, my man was headless chicken from the get-go. From the absolute get-go, bro, there was a massive hole. And I was thinking, bro, are we playing a two-man midfield? Are we playing a 4-4-2? It genuinely looked like a 4-4-2 off the ball yesterday, but not in like a good 3-4 defensive lines, bro. It was literally two defensive lines and our two strikers were just out of the game. Our
Yep.
two strikers out of the game. Bruno out of the game, Sesko out of the game, and then there was two banks of four shifting left to right. And then when you have someone dynamic and as energetic as a Tonali, popping up on the left, popping up on the right, switching play, every time he got the ball, he's switching it. So that was killing us. Absolutely, we was chasing dog work. And even when they went down to 10 men. It looked worse. It looked worse, bro.
Yep. 100%, guys. Like, I agree, bro. Like, yesterday was jarring, man. I can't lie,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, yesterday was jarring, and I
literally.
think it was loads of basic things, yeah, that man weren't doing, yeah. Is the reason why the game went that way, bro. And
Yeah,
it's like when you look at the balance, it wasn't there, bro. That's the main thing. Michael Carrick needs to sort out this front four because it doesn't work. Do you know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Like, it just doesn't work. I don't think they complement each other well. I don't think that they have
yeah,
collectively, I don't think they have a high technical level, not high enough
hmm,
to be dealing with games like that, especially away from home. The physical side of the game, we didn't compete with Newcastle. And then on the technical level, yeah, when you're playing against a physical team like that, your technicalities almost got to outshine theirs, and us didn't either, bro. Do you know what I mean? The players that we
yeah,
are relying on are so-called experienced players, like your Mbeumos and your Brunos, yeah. Like Cunha's obviously experienced Premier League wise, but he was the only one that was taking care of the ball to some degree. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Brian and fucking Bruno kept losing the ball. I think at the beginning there was one pass that Bruno done in like the first, I think within the first 10 minutes, bro, and he's played the ball blind to the wing.
Around the corner, they're
Yeah.
around the corner, stupid pass. Yeah,
And no one's there, bro.
Yeah.
And he's played it blind, you know, and people look me in the face and tell me that that's okay, bro. You know what I mean? Because he
And
gets
you know what
GA,
he
bro.
done?
Good footballers don't do that.
Exactly. Bro, and you know what he done? He blamed Mbeumo for not being there. And the funniest thing is, Mbeumo just literally broke his neck in order to get back and cover the overlapping run from, I think it was Luis Hall. Is it Hall that plays left back for them?
Yeah. Hall's different gravy.
So, he's top. I would love him at United, by the way. So he just literally trapped back, cut off a whole overlap. Bruno's played a blind pass. We're talking about a nanosecond straight after that. And he's gone, hey, Mbeumo, why are you not there? So what you basically asked, Bruno, was for him to teleport. That's what you said. That's what you asked. You asked for a man to teleport. Brother, like, those are the things, Rants, bro. That's just my point, innit? Because you can have world-class games when you're simplifying your game, you look like class, this, that, blah, 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 whatever it is. And then you do things like that. And as you said, bro, there's no person in the world that can tell me I need to go and respect that. Me, I talk about what I see. If the man plays well, I'm going to praise him for it. He plays shocking, I'm going to talk about it, bro. And majority of his Manchester United tenure has been like this, bruv. My man will put up plenty of stats, but then again, he's the same man that can go and get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sacked. We're talking about the fantasies and this, that, and all of that love that we've got for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the time that he spent here, and it was a great ride, this, that, that. Bruno got him sacked, bro. Bruno got him sacked, and guys don't want to listen to that. But then we want to champion people like Bruno Fernandes, you know what I mean? And it's the people like your Rio Ferdinands and that, bro. That is the God's honest truth, bro. Because
no, it is.
Again, he's someone who played in a title-winning squad. He played at the highest level. He can't keep coming out and saying, well, he's doing it because it's a risk. At the end of the day, it's a positive thing. No, it's not a positive thing. Because if I'm a midfielder and my fullbacks are overlapping, Rants, yeah, and I play the ball in behind it, and I slow down the whole momentum of their attack, who is to blame, bro? Me. I am the one to blame. That's not world-class things. Just because the pass made it there doesn't mean it was a great pass, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just because the pass made it, it don't mean it was a great pass. So, bro, that's the thing with Bruno Fernandes, isn't it, bro? Like,
but man,
it is what it is as well, bro. If we don't sell him, we're gonna have to do
this social media thing, yeah. Like the audience is a generally a younger audience, innit? Like if you want to get big numbers on socials, you need to attract a younger audience, probably under 25s, innit? That this is where the large volume of the consumers are. And most of them, man, are mutants. That's the reality. They don't understand football. So if you're gonna pander to these guys, because like I was saying in one of my last streams, if you're born after the year 2000, you've never seen a two up front, like not a proper two up front. You know them ones, like man grew up on two strikers, 4-4-2. If you was born in the 2000s, you don't know what a 4-4-2 looks like. You don't know about York and Cole, blood. You don't know about them man there. You don't know about that. You don't know about that. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't know about fucking Henri and Bergkamp, blood. You don't know about that. So,
do you know why I might disagree though? Because you just slapped it on me.
Yeah,
you just slapped it on me. I'm born 2000, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. And you're a cultured youth for your age, but you're on the cusp.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're on the cusp. Do you know what I'm saying? In general, there'll always be outliers. There'll always be outliers, bro. They never saw Heskey and Owen, England. You know, they never saw that. Them man only know Harry Kane, blood. That's all they know.
Yeah.
I only know Harry Kane.
I was in that transition. I grew up in that transition of when everything was changing, because you saw that even with the coaching, bro. I remember like my first 11-a-side team. There was no such thing as playing out from the back, or, you know, I remember you couldn't have two centre halves in the box when it was a goal kick or whatever, for example. So your centre halves had to split. Remember when your centre halves had to split when you was first playing out from the back? You had two centre halves at the edge of the 18, and then your fullbacks will be high on the touchline. That's kind of the transitional football where I've grown into. So yes, I've seen the 4-4-2s, But I hear your point of maybe the 2005s and that, the people who grew up on your 2014s, that sort of era, Messi and Ronaldo, then yeah. But I still grew up on your Ronaldinhos, Kakas, Wesley
Yeah, and
Snyders.
all that
Those were
man
my
played, and
my
all that
ballers and
man
that.
played with one up front in them teams. Those
Yeah,
were
yeah,
not two striker
yeah. I hear
teams. Do
you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
And
Yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah, yeah.
and this is the point. So when man look at the game now, yeah, it's complete. Who the
Mm.
fuck is beating off my front door like that? 1 second, man.
Yeah, go on, do your thing, man. Do your thing. But yeah, man, I think, bro, with like the 4-4-2 United that I even grew up on, we didn't have like a standout number 10. In your like 06, 07, 07, 08, 08, 09, there was actually no out and out number 10s. Rooney was like a centre forward, someone who would drop in deep. But then 9 times out of 10, there was no one who's playing in the pockets or anything like that. So that's why I would say I grew up in that era and things started changing, innit? Because again, that 4-4-2 United that we had between that time, there was still like no out and out number 10, magic man, your David Silva S type. It was your Roonies and that. Your 4-4-2 strikers who kind of had everything. So they're centre forward and they drop deep and then they do a job there, innit? That's kind of the era man grew up in. Centre forwards, you don't hear of centre forwards nowadays. You know what I
Now
mean?
you don't,
There
but
was
this
centre
is
forwards and
why.
strikers.
This is why, yeah. The thing is, everyone can
Mm,
have their opinions on whatever, but the truth
mm,
of the matter is, yeah, football ain't changed that much. All that's changed
mm.
is, yeah, instead of having two strikers, you now got one, which means that one striker has to do what them two strikers do, or you need to look at that one striker as a certain type of striker, and you have to look at the wingers as the other strikers, because the modern wide players are
Yeah,
strikers.
yeah.
So that
Facts, yep.
means in order for a 4-3-3 to work, yeah, the striker has to be a big man. It has to be an Emil Heskey. It has to be a
Mm,
hold-up man. And the guys that run
mm,
forward and score goals the Michael Owens have to be out wide. Therefore, you have
yeah.
no business with a centre forward, yeah, in the modern game, yeah, that can't hold the ball up. You have no business with one
Mm,
because they're meant to be the target. They're meant to be the pivot. So all of
yeah.
these number nines, these new modern number nines that are like 6'5", yeah, but can't hold the ball up, yeah, get in the bin, bruv. You know them ones there. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
mad.
honest, like
It's
everyone's
mad,
in love
yeah,
with
yeah.
Erling, yeah, brother. I would
Mm,
never, ever, ever want a striker like that if I'm coaching. Never, because
no
man
facts.
don't give
Can't
me
hold the ball.
enough, bro. Man
Can't,
don't
yeah,
give
yeah,
me
yeah. You
enough, and
can't
man
hold the
will say,
ball.
"Oh, Rants," but look at the amount
Facts.
of goals he scores, brother. Let me tell you something for free, yeah. When you look at the amount of
Mm,
goals that Man City score as a team, yeah, before and after him, there's not much difference. There's not much
said
difference. If you
that.
look at the
You're
goals that they
fucking
scored
right.
as a team collectively, yeah, before he came in and
Hmm.
after he came in, if there's a 10 goal difference, there's a 10 goal difference. You know them ones. 10 goals ain't
I think
enough
they
for me
scored
to
more this
fucking.
season. I think they
What's
scored
that?
more the season before. I think they scored more the season before he came. Was his first season a treble season?
Bro, listen.
I think they
Listen.
scored
These
more out
guys
of
in
the
the
treble
chat will be
season the
able
season
to.
before. Someone double check it. Yeah, someone fact check that.
These guys will be able to tell me, yeah. Tell me the two seasons before Erling came in, how many goals did City
Mm,
score? The 2 seasons after, how many goals did City score? Tell me that. Do you know what I mean? You lot, there's some
yeah.
homework for you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
A
I hear
man
what you're
saying,
saying though, man.
man
Bro,
saying
back in the
Erling,
day,
Gyökeres,
6 foot.
Sesko are
Yeah,
all
sorry.
goal scorers. Nah, they're not. At the top level, they're not, bro.
Sesko's not an out and out goal scorer, you know.
Only Erling is. You know them ones. Like
Yeah, yeah,
Sesko don't
yeah,
get
yeah,
enough
yeah.
goals, yeah,
He's
to be
not.
called
He's
a
not.
goal scorer, yeah, in the top four
He's a great
leagues. And
finisher.
Gyökeres ain't played in the
Mm.
top four leagues, and in the Premier shit. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't trying to hear about goals in Portugal, because then you can put Darwin Núñez in there. Do you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying?
No, I hear
So
you. Yes, 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 yes. Facts. True.
so
True.
by that, yeah, Erling is the only one. All right, cool. 21-22 season, 99 and 94 goals. So is that the season before
Mm.
he came, yeah? What season did he
Yeah.
come in?
He came 22, 23. That's when they won treble. 23.
So that means they scored more goals the year before he came in then. That's what they're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I knew it, bro. I said that. I knew it. Bro, I knew it because someone mentioned that like last year or something, bro. And that stuck with me.
And what did I
They
tell,
were just
man?
more
And
fluent
what
though.
did I tell you, man, yeah? What did I tell you, man?
Mm, mm.
Why does it matter who scores the goals? You know why it matters? Because of FPL. Because a lot of you pussios, yeah, are gambling. That's why it matters to you. Don't matter to me. My team are scoring less goals with you in it,
Oh,
blood. You know them one.
that's
So
true. Yeah,
I don't give a
yeah,
fuck, bro. Like this is the reality. My team's scoring less, and this is my point in it. So I don't really care about the other stuff. In my opinion, yeah. In the modern game, because the number 9s are the wide players now, because they're the goal scorers. The
yeah,
wide
yeah,
players
yeah.
are the goal scorers. So the profile
Nine
down
times
the
out of ten
middle
now.
has
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
somebody that I can play off of.
Yeah,
They have to
facts.
be a
Facts.
facilitator. I don't
No,
need a
facts, bro.
central
That's
goal scorer, yeah, that
mm,
can't hold the ball up, bro. Because Harry Kane can hold the ball up and score goals. So
mm,
unless you're a fucking superhuman baller like Harry Kane that can do everything, yeah, give me an Olivier Giroud profile, yeah, over an Erling profile. 10 times out of 10, I'm taking the Giroud profile because I can get my
yeah.
fucking goals from out wide, bruv.
Bro, I was about to say, yeah, if I need to see Xerxes start, because if you have wingers like your Cunhas and Mbeumo, I think Xerxes may be the man to complement them the
But
best.
he is
Because
though.
I'm just because I'm looking at how that resembles when Firmino, Salah, and Mane were playing up top. Bro, Mane and Salah are not gonna hold the ball that well. Bro, as good as Mane is, he's not holding the ball that well. He's mad chaotic, innit? Like the way he plays, bro, his hands, legs, everything's everywhere, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like he's a bit theatrical. He's very theatrical in how he plays, bro. He does have tech, yes. But that's like Cunha. He's very theatrical, innit? Everything that they do is extravagant, bro.
Yeah, Cunha
And then
is fatty,
yeah,
but
go on.
he does have quality.
Yeah, no,
He,
he
he
does.
does,
He
he
does.
does have
Same thing with
quality, but
Mane, though.
yeah,
Yeah, same thing with Mane though, because these men are the same men that will, for example, when they find half a yard, they can still whip it top bins, and it's with great technique. Like, do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Mo
yeah,
Salah and them, man, Mo Salah and then Mbeumo, even though Mbeumo's technique when he's hitting the football is much better than Mo Salah, because Mo Salah will toe pan, or he does a
yeah,
lace
yeah,
where that
yeah.
don't make
Yeah,
sense.
he's more
Do you get
technical
what I'm
still.
saying? He's much better technically, but again, they're similar because anything before the final third, you don't want them there, innit? Or even in behind the defense, you don't want them there. You don't want them in front of someone's back four receiving the ball with their back to play. You don't want to see that. Someone like Joshua Zirkzee now, I think maybe because he doesn't have the same work ethic as a João Pedro or even Bobby Firmino, his work rate off the ball was insane. That's what they used to love him for. His pressing and aggressive.
Yeah,
His
but this is the
aggression.
point. The best
How?
Liverpool team,
Yeah, go
yeah,
on.
never had an out and out striker in it. Do you know what I'm saying? The
Never,
best
never.
Liverpool
Yeah,
team
yeah,
of
yeah.
Klopp's era,
That's yeah.
it had a
That's
multifunctional central player that could hold up the play and help with the pressing and help defensively. This is why
yeah,
defensively we look
yeah.
better with Brian in the 9 than with
Yeah,
Sesko.
I agree.
That's a
I
fact.
agree. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not an
yeah,
opinion, it's a fucking fact. Because the two
yeah,
games that we've played Sesko, yeah, defensively, we look all over the place. We're easier to play through because Brian drops deep and he does help defend.
yeah. I agree. I agree. I mentioned that though, bro. When everyone was like, "Oh, why is Sesko not starting? Why is he not starting?" First thing I said is, I think Michael Carrick is nervous of the intensity dropping, bro, especially pressing from the front. That's what he was scared of, and it was so obvious, man. Because as quick as Sesko is, bro, being fast doesn't mean
Yeah, he's got no
anything.
intensity,
Does
bruv.
do
Zero.
you know what I mean? No intensity at all, bro. Very lethargic. Like for a man who's a physical specimen, he's very lethargic. Like not even Zlatan was like that when he come here at 36, bro. Do you know what I mean? He
Yeah,
go
but the
up
thing is
high,
with him, yeah.
half he'll bully them, bro.
But the
You know
thing
what I
is,
mean? Yeah, go on.
he's very one paced for the over short distances because he's very tall. So it's hard for taller players.
Yeah,
Like they need more grass to pick up speed in it. And because football's a game that's
yeah,
played over 10 yards for the most part, yeah. Players like him ain't gonna affect the game yet off the ball like that, bro, because it takes man 10
mm,
minutes to warm up. Do you know what I'm saying? And this
yeah.
is what it is, bro. Like, this is why football is really it's a
It's
small man
facts, though.
sport, bro. It is. Football is a small man sport. I've
I ran
always
you
said it,
rubbed
bro.
me out today, bro. That's the second time
It is though,
I
bro. It's
say,
a
bro, you
small man
rubbed me
sport,
out.
bro. I'll be honest,
Hey,
brother.
this guy
I
from
swear down. Like the truth is, yeah, if you're over 5'10", yeah, like you're playing in a deficit in football, bro. You are, because bro, the most
I'm
technical
lucky, bro.
ballers are the smaller ones, bro. The reason why Vitinha looks the way Vitinha looks, yeah, and Pedri looks the way Pedri looks is because they're not 6'5", bro. That's why. Do you know what I mean? Paul Pogba was a freak. He was an alien, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He was an alien. But midfielders don't move like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And even Paul Pogba, because he was so tall, yeah, like he had that lanky kind of run sometimes, and it looked clumsy to some people because he's so tall. Because tall guys ain't meant to move like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And tall
that's my
players
thing
always
still.
look like that. What's that?
That's my thing still. That's my thing still. Because, bro,
It's a height
you watch
thing.
videos. You see when you kick, bro, you see when you kick ball, yeah, and you rip a man, you give a man the one step, you go down the line, you whip it. You're like, yeah, leg.
But this is
I
what
want to
I'm
see that on
saying,
film
bro.
now. I watch it on film, I'm like, ooh, I look a bit like Izaki. Like, you know what I mean?
But
Like,
this is
that's how
what I'm
my
trying
body
to
looks. Like
say.
Izaki, tall, skinny, but yeah, no, it is what it is, isn't it?
Oh, but that's what it is, bro. It's at the end of the day, yeah, the perfect build, yeah, for a technical footballer is a little short man, Eden Hazard, bruv, or a Lionel Messi. They're the
1,000,000%.
they're the smoky guys, bro. It's the small guys. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is that. So now we're looking at the modern game. Everyone's just tall. Like, look at Jude Bellingham, bro. Like, man's doing them cancel slides and that, bruv. Running and cancelling slides and that. Bro, sliding scoops and that on the pitch and that. Tripping over man's fucking predators. Man got size 15 feet and them things there, bro. It's dead, bro. Like, these man not ballers, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? These man not ballers.
Yeah, no, I hear it, bro. I
It's
hear it, man.
dead, like.
I hear it still.
It's
Yeah,
super dead, bro. Like, when you look at the game, yeah, the reason why the game is so shit right now is because they're choosing athletes. They're not choosing footballers no more. The best footballers are not the big guys. Maradona was like 5'7" or something like. You get what I'm saying? Like, brother, it's crazy. 6'2"
It's
wingers are
databases that's
haram,
running
bro.
football, though.
6'2"
but it's databases that's
wingers,
running football.
haram. What do you mean?
You're violate, bro. I'm coming off the stream, you know.
Bro, it's the truth. Brother, you're
Rants,
a striker.
bro, what we doing that?
Brother, if you're 6'2", you're a striker, blood. You ain't no winger. You know what I mean, bro? I see Rafael Leao talk about, oh yeah, I grew up watching fucking CR7, brother. Is man all right? Man need to watch Lukaku. You know that way there, like, brother, come on now. You have to be real. Cody Gakpo, blood. Left wing, 6'4".
No,
fuck off.
No, but you see what Pogba's my guy. This is why Pogba, bro, PP. This is why he is my guy, and I love the style of player, man. Because when I first saw him at Juve, I didn't actually get the opportunity to see that much of Paul Pogba when he was at United, apart from obviously that FA Youth Cup tenure, because MUTV was free on Sky, bro. You get what I'm saying? So that's when I used to watch it them times, but I was watching more Ravel Morrison because that's where the noise was coming from. I was watching more Ravel Morrison, and I liked players like Wilfred Zaha,
Again,
Balassi,
Ravel's
and them
small,
coming
bruv.
through.
And Ravel's mad techie.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. But then when I saw Paul Pogba go to Juve, and I was like, raw, this is a player I can resemble to. And then, you know, when you go like kickball, anywhere you go, man was called Pogba just because of playing style, bro. Like, if anyone is in here that knows, man, because I know there's a few people who watch our show, they would say the same thing, innit? It's like, you're an anomaly, bro. And I had a mad growth spurt anyways, bro. Because from young, man was doing round the worlds, but you know when you used to play the game around the clock and this, that, blah, 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 and you start banging out like round the worlds, all of this shit, bro. Freestyling skills. That's my thing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I grew up. I played 11-a-side late, bro. My first 11-a-side team, or even team that I played, I was 11 years old, bro. You get, before that, bro, I didn't want to play like 11-a-side ball. I just wanted to rip man up in a cage.
Yeah, because you don't get enough of the football.
You get what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And
no,
that's
I hear
what I'm saying, bro. That you can tell the ballers that had the growth spurt, and you can tell the man that were always big. Because the man like Lukaku was just always big. He was born big. That's why man ain't got no first touch. You know what I mean? Man ain't got none of it because man don't need it. You know them way there.
That's what I knew these players were gonna make it though, you know. Because I don't know if it's like the same with you. You see, when you was playing growing up, sorry to cut you off. You know when you was playing growing up, and you saw that big number 9s, bro. Them man who could But the difference is when we was growing up, you mentioned it earlier as well. Those big number nines can hold the ball coming to their chest,
Yeah.
and it's sticking, and they're
Yeah.
holding off the centre halves.
100%.
They're playing, and they were mobile, bro, deceptively. You wouldn't even think that they can shift, but they're gearing, bro. They're going up the gears. Those are the sorts of big players that I've never actually seen the Lukaku's, that big strikers with no touch in that, but still bag goals, like playing against that. I've never seen that
Yeah,
in my life.
because man are carrying
I don't
them.
think I've ever seen
Like,
it. Yeah.
man are carrying them. What you got to understand is, yeah, that's why when man are telling me, strikers don't need to be involved in build up and that, it's bullshit, bro. You think Alan Shearer wasn't involved in no build up? You think, and he was an out and out, but bro, he had to hold up his chest in the ball, laying it off. Do you know what I'm saying? Making 2 runs, popping it off, spinning around the corner to get it back. All these men had to do it, bro. The man weren't just waiting on the last man, like for someone to cross the ball and just not being involved at all, bro. That never happened, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So now this mentality that, if you're number 9, you don't need to be involved here. You just need to score. What happens when you don't score? Then what happens? Then what? Your team are carrying you for no reason.
Facts.
And the man is
thing,
saying, he's not getting
thing,
service. He's not getting service.
Yeah.
Like, brother, allow it. Do you know what I mean? You still need to play. Even if you're not getting service, you still need to make yourself useful to the team. You still need to defend. You still need to make an angle to receive the ball. You still need to hold the ball up and bring your teammates into the game, even if you're not getting service to score.
100.
Even if you're not. And this is the problem. There's too much of it, bro. It's too much system-based to the point where man can just be blaming other people. Football is a team game, bro. So everyone has to put in the work, bro. And when I see this Man United team, way too disjointed. Way too disjointed, bro. 11 individuals on the team, yeah. Got 4 attacking players that would all rather take the shot. No one don't want to pass it. Like, Cunha don't want to pass it. Brian don't want to pass it. Sesko don't want to pass it. Bruno, if he can shoot, he's shooting, bro. The chance that he should have squared to Ahmad, yeah, bro, why didn't you pass it then?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Why didn't you pass it then? Ahmad was free, you know, free, unmarked Ahmad, you know. Bruno, all he needs to do is just pass it sideways to Ahmad. Ahmad just walks it into the box and scores, bro. The guy tries to bend it top corner, yeah. Like, why, bro?
Satisfaction, bro. Satisfaction. That's what it is, bro. You get it. And you're right about the FPL thing as well, bro, and all this betting thing, bro, because lots of my guys are Malis, bro. Bro, facts. Most of my guys are Mali. You grew up in Northwest, so I know the Halsven thing, packed off with Malis and Yardis, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know how it goes, where these men will come to you, they'll ring you, like, hey, Tex, bro, what's going on with Xerxes, bro? I put him down 2 to score and that. Aki, he's dead, Aki, I'm not, he's meaty. I'm not hearing that. But that's where everyone gets their perception off. You get me? As you said, gambling or FPL. Like, you're not watching the games, bro. You get me? And then I end up going into silly arguments on the phone for about 5 minutes with these guys. Then as soon as I hang up the phone, I'm like, bro, I'm actually talking ball with a man who's never controlled the ball in his life.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's those sorts of things, bro. You get me? I hear exactly what you're saying, man. I hear exactly.
The thing is, if
but
you
this
look
is why
at
we have our own opinions and we got our own show,
facts.
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
facts. If you look at stats, you can't pick a good team. It's impossible because you know how you know football stats are useless. Like if stats meant anything, scouts would just literally just put stats in a database, yeah, and just buy players. Why would you even watch them?
That's true, bro. Yeah, no, facts. Save money.
Why would you even
save time? There's so many different things. Yeah, facts. No,
I'll just say, yo, I'm just gonna sign the centre back in Europe with the most aerial duels. Just put it in here. Boom. And find out that the guy plays in Slovenia. Safe. Sign that you. Don't even need to see him.
Manager thing. Yeah, football manager, bro.
That's what we're doing.
Simulating games.
Boom. You know what I mean? Database. This guy, Slovenia. Do you know 500 grand? Have that. Let me sign this you. Don't even need to watch him play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most fucking completed passes centre back. Sign that you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Most ground rules one, sign that you. No, just sign him. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we watching the game? Why are we even bothering to watch the game? Because man are telling me that these numbers are the be all and end all of the game. So why are we even watching it?
Yeah.
Why are we watching it? Because
Yeah, it's
a lot
true,
of these
bro.
numbers directly contradict what we're seeing, bro. They contradict it massively. Like, I've seen
I hear
Mbeumo,
you, man.
stink the place out game after game after game, scoring
It's true, bro.
and getting
Yeah,
assists.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even the goal, he got an assist against West Ham, and the cross wasn't even a good cross, bro.
Shocking cross, bro.
Bro,
Bro,
Sesko
that's
turned that
what
into a
Sesko
fucking
done to.
rollie.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He had no right. He had no right, man. You know what I mean? That's proper improvisation, man, and class,
Yeah,
bro. This what I think. Sesko's a great finisher. I don't think he's a volume striker. I think he's a great finisher. He can
yeah.
turn nothing into absolutely something.
Yeah,
Like
but
he can really
I think
make
he's a good
something out of a
striker,
situation.
man.
You know what I mean? I think he is. I think he's a
I
good
think he's
striker.
a good
I just
striker,
think
but
he
I think he's
needs
a player that you need to build a team around.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I think again, it's about complementing him, innit? I think you need wingers to complement him, but the 10 as well also needs to complement him. Bruno, I see like loads of people like post these little clips about like how Bruno speaks to Sesko after the games and stuff. But in the game, bro, it almost looks like Bruno's like telling him what to do. And bro, Sesko's like, brother, why is this guy always effing
But
and
he is
blinding at
though, and
me?
then you're
Like,
seeing
yeah,
little
yeah.
accounts online saying, "Oh, look at Bruno coaching Sesko through the game." No,
It's
bruv. He's
stupid.
moaning,
It's stupid.
He's moaning
Yeah.
because he wants to play a rocket and no one's there, bro. You know, that's it, innit? Like, bro, I got so upset, when I saw Thierry Henry say something dumb, about Bruno basically insinuating that this guy invents passes. Like, he said something dumb. I can't
I
remember the
know.
quote.
Yeah, no, bro. And I remember what clip it was for. It was for
Yeah.
the assist for Mbeumo when we was on the counter attack against City. And I said, you know, that's one of the easiest passes you can ever play. What? Play it into a man's path for him to shoot. So set. He set the man.
Brother, this
Set.
brother played with Dennis
Set.
Bergkamp, and then he said the most brain dead thing I've ever seen. And this is when, this is when I deeped. I was like, bro, this is why you ain't a good coach, innit? You know them, man? Because it's like,
Yeah.
you can't invent passes, bro. Football doesn't work like that. You know them ones. Football doesn't work like that at all. You see football, You see when it comes to passes, you need to understand that the only way to create a passing lane, on the ball is if you take someone out the game, and you have to draw someone out. You can't invent a passing lane that's not there. Football doesn't work like that. Either the pass is on or it's not on, bro. It's red light, green light. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Either the pass is on or it's not on. And if the pass is not on, you need to move someone about. Do you know what I'm saying? So the only way the space becomes available is if a player is moved, bro. This is why when you play against low blocks, or deep blocks, where players are very, very tactically disciplined, you can't play through them. The only way to get through them is you need someone that can carry the ball and commit people. You need people that can commit people. So if you're not a
100%.
ball carrying midfielder, all you're doing is forcing the ball into closed corridors, blood. That's all you're doing, innit? And that's how we conceded the second goal. He forced the ball into an area to Cunha where he was surrounded, do you know what I mean, by 5 man. And then it was a bad pass as well, bro.
The technique of the pass, wrong pass. Yeah.
Forcing passes never, ever will never be good, bro, in football. Never.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, never, ever, bro. Like, man's grown up here with watching some of the best midfielders to ever grace the game. And none of these men were turning over the football like fucking pancakes, bruv. They weren't.
None
of them. None of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Not Modric, not Iniesta, not fucking Xavi, Busquets, Scholes, Zidane, fucking Nedved. All these guys, Raquelme. Man can keep going through the Fabregases and all these other guys. None of these men were turnover merchants, bro. They weren't, bro.
Nah, man. Everything was calculated. The final ball was calculated, yes.
Brother, all these men were like, bro, if I can't confidently know that I'm going to make this pass, I'm not playing.
Just gonna keep it. Exactly. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
That
keep
was
it,
it.
bro. That's what we grew up on. That's what coaches will tell you, though. I don't know what coaches used to tell this guy in Portugal and Italy, bro, when he went there, bro. Like, I genuinely don't understand what this guy grew up on. But one thing I want to mention, though, yeah, is like obviously I've seen it in the comments here. I see it everywhere. It's like you you can't have an opinion on a player like Bruno Fernandes. You just can't. You either have to love him or hate him. You can't speak if he does well or if he does awful, bro. Someone's just said, you guys hate Bruno. No, my content for the last maybe 2 weeks or something, 2 or 3 of those videos has been on praising Bruno Fernandes. Has been on praising Bruno Fernandes. Then someone goes, I thought that TEKZINHO said he's the best in the league or whatever. Bro, of course I'm going to say that when my team's on the high, bro. I support, of course, I'm going to say, I can say what I want, bro, but I'm going to speak on what I see at the end of the day. That's as simple as it is. Like, football is a sport that's based on evidence and what you see in the present moment that you're currently in, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? What happened last year or today? It's not going to be the same thing. You've seen Jack Grealish have stormers of seasons and then you've seen him be quiet. It's like things change, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say I love a player when they're playing poor, bro. If I can see someone like your Jadon Sancho or your Paul Pogba's had a poor game, I am the first one to draw them out. I
Yeah, but
am
you
the
can still
first
say they
one
played
to
well,
draw
yeah,
these men
because
out.
you're being honest. But
Exactly.
played badly.
Thank you, bro.
Playing badly doesn't make you a bad player, and playing well doesn't make you a good player. That's football, isn't it? However,
Nail on the
what
head,
people
bro.
need to understand is, yeah, football is a team game. So
Yeah.
it's not just about what you do on the ball, it's what you do off the ball. And it's also how you impact your teammates also. Because individually,
Yeah.
you might feel like you had a good game because you scored 2 goals. But how did you impact your team as a whole? Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's always give and take,
Mm-hmm.
bro, in football. And the problem with Man United is right now, yeah, there's too many men that are taking more than they're giving out of this team, bro. Like, Brian's taking more than he's given. Do you know what I'm saying? He is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's breaking down bare of our attacks, bro. Like, horrible. Like,
So many,
horrible. Like,
bro.
every time we give him the ball, he's not an
Mm.
outlet, bro. The thing is with Ahmad's an outlet. Ahmad helps us build. Like, when he can drop deeper and help us pass out from the back. Or you play the ball to Ahmad high up the pitch and he can bounce it around the corner, give and go, spin, carry it, dribble past someone. Brian is not an outlet, so he doesn't help relieve the pressure on us. That's why at the beginning of the game yesterday, we couldn't really
He's gonna get out.
we couldn't stop Liverpool. No, we couldn't stop Newcastle's momentum because we couldn't keep hold of the ball. We physically couldn't keep hold of the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was because between Bruno, Brian, Sesko, and Cunha can hold the ball. But we've got one player out of 3 that can actually take pressure off us, bro. So it was wave after wave after wave. And it wasn't the manager's fault. It wasn't the midfield's fault per se, yeah. It was the fact that our attack could not fucking sustain the ball, bro. That's what it is. And you also need attackers to be able to hold the ball so the whole team can squeeze up. Because as a team, how do you get out if every time you play the ball forward, you're defending again? How do you get out?
Yeah. It's facts.
You spend the whole game on the edge of your own box.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's also why you need a fucking striker that can hold the ball up.
Yep. Sesko takes good touches, but he can't hold the ball. Yep. Facts. Taking good touches and holding the ball is 2 different things, man. And do you know what? You know, Sesko's got all the tools to be one of the world's best strikers, bro. Like, he genuinely has all the tools to do it. The height,
but man ain't got them
speed,
vibranium bronze
finishes.
like Didier Drogba, blood. He don't.
Yeah, he's not on smoke. I need him to be on smoke, bro. Do you know, I'm elbows everywhere, bro. Like, let centre halves know you're there. That's what you need to do. Leave one on them. You know, yesterday, there was a chance where, like, he kind of squandered it, and the ball was dropping down to him, and he could have made 2 chances out of it. There was a little like scrimmage in the box. I don't know if you remember it, in the first half.
I do.
Like,
he took a touch and then he tried to play it, kind of ricocheted, and he nearly got it again.
But why is he doing that though, Rants? Taking a touch, turn kick first time. Like, be a dog. I want you to be ruthless, bro. And my thing is, how can you be Eastern European and not be a dog, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it. You can't be Scandinavian and not have the genes. It makes no sense, bro. So
He's playing
that's
like
what
he grew
pisses me
up in
off.
Germany. You know the ones. He ain't playing like
Yeah.
no Slovenian bad man. He's
Facts,
not.
bro.
He's playing like
He's not.
soft
He's
youths.
not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what used to pee me off with Victor Lindelof as well.
Yeah.
You can't be Swedish and then me letting small strikers knock you off the ball like you're some little baby, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, look, at the end of the day, yeah, we know what the problems are, but we're in a much better situation than where we was 2 months ago. Bro, we're losing games and still clearly in the top 4 by 3 points as well. So it's like, yeah, bro,
And the thing is, we
we're all
lost the
right.
game that we should have won, bro. Like, as much
Yeah.
as man are saying we didn't play well, it's like, brother, no. We got dragged
We had
into a
chances.
dogfight with dogs, innit? But we still had the better of the chances by far. You know that one. So
Yeah.
just because the other team imposed their style on you doesn't mean you didn't deserve to win the game, because you're allowed to not be at your best and still win, bro. It happens in sport all the time. You know what I mean? We weren't at our
Yeah.
best, but to say that they were
Facts.
better than us here when we created by far the better chances is a reach, bro. It was a reach.
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, majority of those Sky Sports 3-minute highlights are from our chances.
Well,
They are.
exactly.
Because I watched them while I was at work, innit?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So when you look at the highlights and they're all Man United chances, how can a man turn around and tell me that they were better than us? No, blood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like they had spells where they dominated possession, but they weren't creating nothing at the end.
Nah, literally.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
had one open chance in the second half where Kobbie Mainoo lost Anthony Gordon and he was at the back
but
post.
he was on the stretch. That ball, he was never getting on the end of it.
Yeah, fairs.
He was never getting on the end of it. It's impossible for him to get that back on target because he was on the stretch the whole time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by then, them pussy holes should have been 3-0 down, blood, because we gave them a penalty. We gave them.
Facts. Yeah, bro, you know how the fan base is, though. And we 100% gave them a penalty. I'll never forget. There was a spell where Paul Pogba, and I don't know why, but he gave away like 2 pens in a row. It was 2 or 3 pens in a row. I don't know if you ever remember that phase, bro. Yeah, I think one of them was against Spurs where we lost 6-1. And there was another one as well. I don't know if it was Liverpool, but it was in the space of like a month or two. And everyone was hammering Paul Pogba. No defensive discipline. He doesn't care. This, that, blah, blah, blah. It's not the same thing for Bruno, innit? So this is what I mean. Bruno fans, you want to, like, obviously kind of nitpick about what I say. I'm always going to talk about what I see, blood. If he sticks one in the top bins, I'm going to analyse that goal, bruv. But if this man's giving the ball away and he's doing all the fuckeries that he puts up with 9 times out of 10, I'm going to speak about it as well. It's as simple as that, bruv. Is what it is, man. You only get the realness.
We had plenty of chances. We didn't take them. We need to be looking at the players as to why they let down the manager yesterday, not the other way around. We'll just talk about Carrick. Allow it. You know what I mean? There's things he could have done different, but you know what? We've got good enough players that you're allowed to get the starting lineup wrong. Yeah, you got 5 substitutions. You know, no, you're allowed to get it wrong. But the bottom line is, when you pussies are on the pitch, win the game.
Yeah, now, brother, tell them again, man.
Win the game. That penalty was an idiot thing. And the thing is, he was rattled from before because he was getting dog walked in midfield. Do you know what I mean? Him and Joe Linton were going back and forth. Do you know what I'm saying? Him and Joe Linton were beefing for like the whole game. His head weren't in it, and he just kicked man. Do you know what I'm saying? And he just fouled man because he was frustrated.
Brother, you see Bruno, yeah? Bruno's a madman, you know, because he bads, bro, genuinely, I don't know how he gets away with it. If it's the 4th officials, he will bad up every official. He bads up the rest, and the rest don't even book him, let alone have a word with him. I've seen Shea Lacey get sent off or get a second yellow card, throwing the ball on the floor. Bruno Fernandes, he thought he had the deflection against Ipswich. Man carried it on to the second half, even dashed to the black lino. I thought he could beef him. I was thinking, bro, what's going on with this guy? But then you see it yesterday. It's with the players as well. Like, he just wants to beef everyone. There's going to be that one day that Bruno's going to buck a bad man, bro. Yeah, and they are going to clap to him. And he's going to humble himself. I thought he's gonna humble himself. You know when they do the nervous laughing. You know when you tell them,
Yeah.
"All right, cool."
It's
Bro,
crazy, man. Man
love,
need one of them
man,
Adama
after,
and
bro.
fucking
And
João
they do the
Pedro
laughing.
situations, isn't it?
Exactly, bro. The nervous laugh, back away
Yeah,
and that,
the
bro. You get what I'm
ultimate
saying?
G check, brother. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
because it's crazy, man. But it's like, brother,
so
like this team yesterday, bro, they let down the manager.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Harry Maguire, yesterday as well, for the goal, the second goal, bro. He's got to run out there and put my man in the stands, bro.
Yeah.
Man are talking about Malacia. Nah, bro. Harry Maguire needs to put this youth, in row Z, bruv. Like, you go out to the winger and you stand him up, bro. And if wherever he goes, you take him out. If you can't get the ball, you get him. You know,
I hear you.
Non-negotiable. It's the end of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the end of the game. You have to put that guy in the stands. Like, you have to.
I think everyone fucked up there, bro. I think Bruno, firstly, just initiating the whole thing, shocking. Both goals down to him. But then, obviously, you got Harry Maguire, take a man out. But, bro, you know the last thing? Bro, I have to get onto Malacia, you know. Bro, I have to.
Bro, let me show you,
Rants, it's basic.
We'll look at the goal now, and I'll show you why Malacia is not to blame. And if he's to blame, he's the last to blame, bruv. I'll show you.
I'm not saying he isn't. I said there's plenty of players, because there's phases in it. There's 3 different phases. You got Bruno's phase, and then you got the phase when they're under attack, when Harry Maguire can pull a man down.
What, in your opinion,
have the final phase.
What should Malacia do? We're gonna put it up now,
Engage. Don't show a man inside. You're mad.
No, but hold on.
Engage.
The mad thing is, he shouldn't show man inside. That's craziness. And the brother's right-footed as well. That's why it was a bit weird. But for argument's sake, we look at this horrible pass from Bruno, by the way. You look at his body shape.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at his body shape, look at that pass, bro. So that pass is outside Cunha. Like, Cunha's stretching for it now. So, shit pass, bro. Do you know what I mean? Awful pass. Also, he's surrounded by 5 bodies, Why would you give him the ball there? Like, what's he going to do here, bro? Like,
bro, no premeditation. This is what I'm saying. He has no premeditation.
Look where he is, Watch this. By the time the ball goes to him, it's not a good pass anyway. But look where he is.
Stupid.
Like, all he can do is bounce it back because he can't turn. He's got someone about to clatter him from behind.
Yeah.
And he's got someone, I think that's Tonali running in. Like, bro, he's under immense pressure as soon as you pass him the ball. So you could have just given
play
Malacia
the outlet. Malacia's there. Yeah.
Bro, look at the amount of space Malacia's in. Play Malacia the ball.
He does that a lot, bro.
You can get forward and join the attack.
Yeah.
So
he does that a lot. He loves the square pass, but sorry.
Cunha's on the stretch now. Look. And then people are blaming Cunha. Nah. Cunha's tried his best. And that pass is probably, he's off balance. It could be, he's probably trying to find Malacia. So,
yeah, Bruno, but the angle's not even there to find Malacia.
But there you go. So Bruno should have played it straight to Malacia. He doesn't, The ball's under hit now, Boom. As soon as the ball comes here, look at that. Harry
Maguire's
Maguire
got to come and
win that shit,
man.
If I'm Harry Maguire, I'm sending this motherfucker to Krypton, bruv. Do you understand? Look at this, bro. Look, he stops.
Send him to Tyneside Bridge, bro.
That's your man. Malacia's behind him.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
No, keep going, though. Keep going. Yeah.
No, but watch. Malacia's behind him, bro. How can you say that's your man when he's behind him?
No, Maguire has to gauge. All right,
bro.
Cool. Yeah.
And then Maguire starts running away from the ball.
Look at Hold on. Go back, yeah? If you could go back just to that same position that you was on, right? Now, Maguire has to make a decision, yeah? If you just press play for about 2 seconds. Stop now. Maguire has to make a decision because Terrell Malacia is not looking over his shoulder either. This guy is ball watching and also chasing the ball. So if Maguire goes and engages with the football and he misses it, but bro, then what's Maguire meant to do then?
Nah, because listen, if Maguire runs across, naturally, Malacia is going to tuck into the centre-back space because he has to. Do you know what I'm saying? Maguire's
not running there.
Maguire's the furthest back, so he has to make the decision. He doesn't. Look, he points to Malacia and says, nah, your man. Look, he says, nah, that's yours. Brother, I'm behind him. How's that? That's your guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you get it? So now, I'm trying to catch up with this youth, Look, I'm still behind him, but he trips. That's the only reason why Malacia gets back. Look, he trips, bro.
But this is where he has to gauge, though. That's
Nah,
where he
but
has the
brother,
gauge
look at
right
this. Harry
there.
Maguire should have ran across and cleaned this
Yeah,
guy
I hear
out.
you. I hear you.
Cleaned
I
him
hear you.
out.
I hear you.
2 feet.
I hear you.
Boom. It's a yellow. It's not a
Yeah,
red.
but if you look at it, Maguire was never making that though.
Nah, he was, bro.
Maguire's
He
never
was.
making that still.
He was, bro.
Bro, Maguire's not making that still.
It's a diag, bro. It's a diag. He was making it,
I don't
bro.
know, man.
Brother, look at
I
this,
don't know.
yeah.
Let's watch it
Bro,
fast
if
again.
Maguire
Yeah,
runs
yeah,
diagonally, yeah, from here, instead of running straight across, he doesn't make it. If he runs in a diagonal, yeah, towards the touchline, yeah,
yeah.
if he runs in that direction there, he cuts it off, bro, and he forces my man either to take him down the outside away from goal, or he tries to cut in, and Malassia's there, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? Like Maguire decides, actually, nah, I'm not gonna go because I don't fancy it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now,
Okay, cool.
the brother that you're saying is your ball is behind the ball. How can it be my ball if I'm behind the ball?
No,
bro?
I hear you. I hear you.
So then,
I hear
look
you.
at this.
Let's go into the
And then
final
he
phase.
gets here,
Yeah.
and that allows Malassia to catch up to him.
Bro, that's where he should engage. No, but come on, my man trips and he doesn't even engage. Go close. Why are you giving him so
Nah,
much
but bro, nah, but Tex, think about it though.
Bro.
Look at this though. Look at this though. Look at this. Watch here, yeah. If you watch here, yeah, he trips here.
He trips. That's the trigger.
And then he's right-footed. So look at Malassia's body shape, yeah. Remember, Malassia's left-footed, yeah. So Malassia probably thinks this guy's going down the outside, yeah, because he's right-footed. And then he cuts back. Look, and there, look, he's trying to sort his feet out. Do you know what I'm saying?
That is a mad issue. That there is an issue. Look,
bro,
he's not engaging though. He got beat by one step over that. We're even manipulative, bro. He's not engaging.
I hear he's not engaging, but the thing is, Harry Maguire's marking space right now, blood. Like, he hasn't even backed up Tyrell. You even back me up, you know?
Yeah.
Because look at this. As soon as he cuts inside, yeah, and I said the same thing. Remember when we played Aston Villa, yeah, and Lenny Euro was out wide, and my man stepped past Lenny Euro, and Agate was just in the box, just like with his hands behind his back. Like, brother, where's the double up? The 2v1 here, look, he just steps past me. Maguire's just standing there. You're meant to be closer to him.
No, like, but Rants, bro, Makili, your coach, yeah? What defender is allowed to turn their back to play while defending, bro? I have never seen that in professional football. That is disgusting. The only person who got spun like that was when Mo Salah cooked Lisandro and had man's back to play, bro. Why is man's back to play? So I'm getting on to everybody. It's just a shit show. The whole thing's a shit show, bro.
But it's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? But that is childish, man. That defending there is... Look where he is
of that,
compared to where Olujoa is.
All of that, yeah? All of that came from Bruno losing the ball, yeah? And back behind the ball like their life depends on it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This brother lost the ball, yeah? And look at how he's run in the game, bro. And this is what happens, yeah? This is what happens when your team tell you that you can just give the ball away when you want, press when you want, not press when you want. But they were cowards and all this, brother. Sell man in the summer. What are you talking about?
Facts. I hear you, man. I think his emotions just go above him, man. That's the thing, bro. His emotions control him way too much, bro. It's a gal thing, isn't it? It's a gal thing, man. Man's got friends like that, bro.
Crazy,
you know
bro.
Friends that you wish that you didn't check up on, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? I've got a tournament coming up, innit? I shouted one of my brethren for a 7-a-side tournament. My man's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, how are you? He's like, I'm better. How are you? What do you mean you're better, bro? What are you talking about, bro? You didn't just come out of hospital and this, that. What you talk about? You're better, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's that sort of mentality. It's emotional, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And next thing you know, the reason why you don't want to carry on the conversation, a man might end up asking you for bread or then telling you his life story and that. Like, that's the God's honest truth, bro. It always happens, bro. Bro, it always happens, man. I know you've been through that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? When you're doing your own thing and you check up on your old brethren, they're going through their own stuff. People go through their stuff. I understand it. But when you're projecting your emotions to everyone else, it affects them, bro. It affects them. And that's exactly what Bruno Fernandes does, isn't it? He's so emotional. So it's the same thing, innit? It's like he projects that same shit onto everybody else.
That's why he gave the penalty away, blood, because he was getting rattled by Joe Linton and then he ran and just kicked man down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Manchester United football team, we're not a million miles away, but fundamentally, certain things need to change. You know what I'm saying? Certain things need to change. you cannot build a team, around a player like that, bro. Like, thank you for the stats. Do you know what I mean? I can't even say thank you for the memories because we ain't won nothing. You know what I mean? But thank you for the stats, rude boy. You know what? But the bottom line is, you cannot build a team around a player like this because my man's got zero regard for his teammates. You just saw it there. Man gave the ball away and ran back like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is not a brother that you build a team around. Like, not at all, bro. That's a very clear indication as to why we ain't won shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when you look at our attack, you know what I'm saying? Brian, you don't build an attack around a man that can't control a football, bro. Because he's looking very Lukaku-ish, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He is. Do you know what I'm saying? So those things need to be dealt with. We all know that our midfield needs a facelift. We know that. Do you know what I'm saying? But really and truly, Kobbie Mainoo is the only player that should survive this midfield in the summer.
Yeah.
He's the only one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. He's the only one that should survive. You go out and get me fucking Mbeumo and fucking Wharton or something like that, and you call it a day. Because if we had fucking Mbeumo and Wharton in the midfield, with Kobbie yesterday, we would have won that game.
Yeah.
We would have fucking won.
Compress Lukaku.
Bro, it's crazy.
Zip foul Lukaku, bro. Zip folder.
Bro, it's nasty, bro. Bro, it's true. Brian looking spooky, bro.
I am dead today. Yeah, no, it's true, bro. It's true. He's been peeing me off, bro. He's been peeing me off, honestly, man. Honestly.
Bro,
honestly.
it's not good enough,
Mo Salah, man. We do have our own Mo Salah.
Yeah, but it's not good enough. But Mo Salah was even a better athlete than this youth, bro. Do you know what I mean? He looks like an uncle, bro. Yeah. That man's got a little uncle belly. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how man moves.
I don't kill me, man.
He's got a little turbo and that, but man's built like an uncle, bro. Like, it's just not serious, isn't it? Like, for me,
he's 25 as well. Do you know how mad that is?
Will not play.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, facts. But he's 25, you know. He's 25, bro.
That's what I mean. A man's built like a supermodel, blood. You know the way there? Like, it's crazy. Like, I have to get man out of here, bro. Nah, bro. I'm like a supermodel, bro.
You're evil, bro.
That's the truth,
you're evil, bro.
Brother, man, the man has the audacity to be rocking low socks and that. It's crazy, like. You know what I mean? You're not a low socks baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? That you don't fit the criteria. Like, I'll be honest. Man don't fit the criteria of low socks, though.
Yeah, nah, I hear you.
Like, he don't. Like, man, I'm watching Adam Wharton and them, man, just gliding and balling that. Man's doing low socks. It was like when Garnacho was doing the low socks thing, bro. It's like, brother, what you doing?
Garnacho needs to get out of here, man. Bro, I see him on his debut do Ronaldo celebration like an old man, bro. You're a young man, bro. Do your own celebration, read, boy.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Man. We know how it gets, though, man.
And the thing is, I told you, man, even when we was winning games, I told you, man, about Brian. So no one can accuse me of switching up on my man. Because I told you, man, even when we was winning, I said, man was crap, like. I said, yo, he's rubbish. Like, bro, we beat Man City. I was like, he was horrible. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. It's crazy.
I agree, bro. I agree, Stone.
I haven't changed my energy.
I hear it. But I wouldn't mind having him, if he's like the only player with that sort of playing style on the pitch and everyone else kind of makes up for it. I don't mind it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind it, but he's just got to be a gunman, man. I love this man in front of goal. Yesterday, he should have took his chance. It would have been a whole different story. But yeah, he's a gunman, man. He's a gunman. You just want to see him in front of goal.
The thing is, you can have a player like him, but you can't have a player like him with a Cunha and a Bruno as well.
No chance.
Because they're all erratic, bruv.
Yeah, it's mad.
And that's why our attack's so unpredictable. Our attack works for us because it's unpredictable, because the other team don't know how to deal with it, because we don't know what we're going to do. Like, we don't know.
I hear it, bro.
But we need technical security.
I hear it, bro. We need to pattern up there, bro. We're looking like a bunch of SENs, fam.
This is why we need it. This is why we need players like Njai, bro, because we need players that he's a real outlet. If we're attacking, we can play the ball up to him, just like Ahmad. He can control it, drive with it, go past people. Do you know what I mean? We know that we could trust him with the ball at his feet. Man United need those kind of players That's what we
Facts.
need, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need,
Facts. Yeah.
if we need 4 signings, 3 of them need to be like OP technically, bro. And a
Yeah.
one Belabor, bro, that's just pure like. You know them, man. If you get Belabor to just do the legwork here, man need a Wharton that's teched off, man need an Injai that's teched off, and man need a teched off left back. Man need a left back. Man need a left back that's technical like Mazraoui, bro. You get it? So
2 seconds, bro.
yeah,
I'm just
no
getting my
worries,
food,
bro.
yeah. 1 second.
Yeah. We need a left back that's technical like Noose, bro, because when Mazraoui came on for Luke Shaw, we saw the difference. Immediately, we saw the level increased straight away, bro. Like on the ball, we were just so much better, bro. The only thing is with Mazraoui, yeah, Mazraoui's not a natural overlap guy. He'll rather connect and link and stuff. So he's probably better to invert as a fullback. However, he can overlap if you ask him to overlap. He can. And yeah, someone like Lewis Hall would be perfect. However, he'll be too expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? He'll be too expensive. I know, man, I'm talking about Jed Spence and that. Jed Spence is solid, but he's better on the right, innit? So, again, when I'm looking at the situation right now with Manchester United, the lack of balance here in the squad is the reason why we lost yesterday, and the lack of composure from Brian, bro. But I don't think any of those things had anything to do with Carrick. As much as we can be frustrated that he didn't start the right team or whatever, they all ended up on the pitch at some point and we still didn't win the game.
Yeah, Madden. Absolutely Madden.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of people are directing their anger in the wrong places. That's what I genuinely think. I think the frustration that they're having at Carrick, there should be a gratitude to Michael Carrick that in spite of having a squad that's not really balanced, the injuries that we got as well, because Martinez and Dorgu have been missed, yeah, man still got us 3rd in the league with a cushion.
True. It's true. Martinez, massive miss, by the way. You're right. Massive.
3rd in the league with a cushion, yeah. A man are fucking moaning when look where Ruben left us.
It's facts.
That man are so ungrateful.
And it was like, how many points clear were we off top 4? Just before I go, bro. How many points were we off top 4?
I'm in chat. How far are we behind top 4?
But it was definitely more than 3 points.
I feel like it was only 5 points or something like that, because we are 5 when he came in.
See how 5 points is like, that's hard to smaller the deficit.
Shit, 11. Like, really? We are 11 points off top 4.
11 points.
Nah, I can't lie. These men are absolute CMTs, bruv. If it was 11.
Carrick's done a hero job now.
We were 11 points behind Villa, bro. We're level on points with Villa now.
Wow.
11 points is a 4-game swing, you know?
Yeah, bro, that's giving me a reality check. Yeah, facts. 4-game swing. And this is what I was talking about when we had Amorim as a manager. I said, how many times were teams losing around us and we weren't capitalizing on the situation? Now we've been doing that for this entire year, comfortably in 3rd, bro. Chat to me, man. Chat to me nicely, bro. That's why I said, don't worry, man. You see, for now, I'll stay quiet. But when we win,
I hear it. 100%.
I'll be talking again.
That's what it is.
But
yeah, nice.
Facts, man.
Yeah, some bullshit, people. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that these men are treating Michael Carrick, bro. You know what I mean? They're treating Michael Carrick like he's the first black manager at Manchester United, bro.
Yeah, Scholes needs to turn off social media still. Because I'm not hearing that. How could you play with, man? He was your cold D in the midfield. He was your cold D. And you rubbed him out like that, you know? Mental. And Scholes is a shocking manager himself, man.
Yeah, so I don't get that. The chat's crazy. So, bruv,
I don't
it is
get
what
it,
it is, man. But yo, people, them. Hey, let's run up these likes, man. Make sure you put TEKZINHO's channel link in the chat as well, bruv.
Come on, man.
Yeah, let them know anyway. What you got coming up, my bro?
So I've got a fantastic unboxing video coming up soon. Nike has sent me a package. Nike has sent me a package. The Ronaldinho exclusives. It's a 20-year anniversary of custom made Tiempos for Ronaldinho.
Oh, is that the white
So
and gold thing?
the white and gold, man, for the first
Ooh.
1 million view video that's
YouTube
ever
video.
hit YouTube.
Yep,
Yeah. So
I remember that.
I'm you guys are the first ones to know. I will be doing my best in order to recreate the advert. So we will see.
Yeah.
I'm going to play about with it. I'm going to do my best to recreate the advert, but that should be dropping this weekend. I've got like my pitch booked and things like that. So I'm literally looking at the box there, bruv. I just can't wait to open it, blood. I'm gonna eat first, blood, because brother, my stomach's feeling like nothing.
And
Exactly
yo,
that,
bro,
innit?
man's on
My stomach's
2K
feeling like
already
nothing.
subs, you know.
So
I remember the other day it was a 1K
no, it's
thing.
mad. Bro, it's mental. Bro, it's absolutely mental. So I appreciate all the love, man. Everyone from here, yourself, Rants. Big up the
Mm,
chat. Big up the chat. Big up yourself, Rants.
that's it. So yeah,
Been
the
putting
link is
out
in the
shorts
chat,
out there.
people.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Shorts have been going viral recently, bro. So I need to start doing some long format videos. But obviously, you know my plan with that as well, Rants, bro.
Mm,
Obviously, following up from your advice.
yeah.
So yeah, man. Listen, just keep on the bandwagon, bro. Stay on the TEKZINHO bandwagon, man. Because, bro, in the next 2 to 3 years, man, I want to take over mainstream media. I think that's the goal, man. So let's keep doing what we're doing. And inshallah, we get there, man. Everyone just have
That's
a blessed
it.
evening as well, man.
That's it, people. But yeah, bro, man's gonna redirect you over to my brother's stream. I'm gonna go watch that, bro, and chill, bro. Eat some food,
Crash
bro.
out. Yeah, man needs to put that game on, cuz. Trust
If
me.
Spurs actually get relegated, yeah, bro. I don't
Mm.
even know how I'm gonna feel about that. I'll be honest.
It's same, bro. But anywho, send them my condolences, isn't it?
It's
I'm saying?
crazy. You know what I mean? So yo, people, make sure you drop a
Come on.
rants raid in the chat. You know what I mean? I'll see you guys in the comments.